Hello and thank you for joining in on a live news update. I am Jessica Ochai. The headlines. Ex-Super Eagles star Soji clears the air on stadium collapse. Lady who jumped into Lagos Lagoon identified. Taliban banned women from Afghanistan's park and gyms. Rihanna drops new song Born Again for Black Panther and Wakanda Forever.
Alive TV.
And now the news in detail. Retired Nigerian international Sam Soji, who is currently the Special Assistant on Sport Matters to Delta State Governor Ifeanyi Okowa, has dismissed report that 3 people lost their lives following the collapse of a sports hall under construction at the Stephen Keshi Stadium in Asaba. The former Brentford Central defender admitted that the incident had happened in the stadium was unfortunate but must be in a clear and true perspective. Soji commiserated with all those who may have been injured in the unfortunate incident on Thursday. In an effort to deliver a world-class facility for the upcoming National Sports Festival for the nation, the Delta State Governor Ifeanyi Okowa, through the Office of the Executive Chairman of State Commission, had embarked on major construction work in upgrading sport facilities across the state, especially the Stephen Keshi, which is the main venue for the festival. The lady who jumped into the Lagos Lagoon Thursday afternoon has been identified as Adetutu Adedokun, a staff of the Department of State Services (DSS). It was reported that Adedokun jumped into the lagoon following a heated argument with her boyfriend who had recently proposed to her. Only 4 months ago, she received commendation from the DG DSS as the best unarmed combat operative in her set. However, there has been conflicting reports regarding Adedokun's fate. While it was reported that she was rescued yesterday, other reports say the search for her body is still ongoing. On the foreign scene, in Afghanistan, Taliban has come out to ban women from using parks and gyms, says an official on Thursday. A spokesman from the Ministry of Virtue and Vice said the ban was being introduced because people were ignoring gender segregation orders and that women were not wearing the required hijab or head covering. The ban on women using gyms and parks came into force this week. Recall that the religious group overran the country last year, seizing power in August 2021, and had since then banned girls from middle school and high school, despite initial promises to the contrary, restricted women from most fields of employment, and ordered them to wear head-to-toe clothing in public. Moving on to entertainment, after making her long-awaited return to music last month, the pop icon Rihanna delivers a second song for the Black Panther Wakanda Forever soundtrack. This stirring ballad was produced by The Dream and Ludwig Göransson, with writing from James Fauntleroy. The Black Panther Wakanda Forever soundtrack also features Lift Me Up, Rihanna's first song in over 6 years, which serves as a tribute to the late Chadwick Boseman. It debuted at number 2 on the Billboard Hot 100. On sport news, the 2 former Netherlands international Rinnie van der Gijp and Wim Kieft have taken aim at Calvin Bassey for his purported inability to play the Ajax way. After joining Ajax from Rangers for €23 million, Bassey went straight into the club's first team lineup. The Super Eagles star has, however, been part of the Ajax side that has failed to fly so far this term. Bassey played in all of Ajax group stage matches as the club crashed out of the UEFA Champions League. That is all we have for you on News Update at this hour. But before we go, a recap of the headlines. Ex-Super Eagles star Soji clears the air on stadium collapse. Lady who jumped into Lagos Lagoon identified. Taliban banned women from Afghanistan's park and gyms. Rihanna drops new song Born Again for Black Panther and Wakanda Forever. I am Jessica Ochai. Bye for now.
Alive TV.